SmackDown is in Tampa, Florida tonight. This is the second straight show they're doing in Florida. Raw was in Miami last night. And I guess next week they're going to have two more Florida shows. I guess they're doing a major tour in Florida for the summer because Raw is going to be in Jacksonville and SmackDown's going to be in Orlando. So in Tampa, Florida crowds they're quiet crowds. They're pretty much WWE crowds they want to perform in front of. They're quiet. They'll cheer for the good guys, and they're not hardcore, not smarky fans. So I think that's what WWE wants. Show starts off with Renee Young in the ring. She's interviewing Becky Lynch. Becky comes out to a decent pop, and Becky, I have to admit, Becky is looking absolutely gorgeous tonight. I mean, I don't know what they did the last few months, but they've changed her look, and she just looks stunning. It's incredible how hot she is. She's one of the sexiest women on the roster right now. And she's cutting a promo, and then Carmella comes out. And, I'll be honest, whenever Carmella comes out, she has, reigns go heat with me. It's like with Roman. It's getting that way with Carmella. I just don't want to see her. Carmella is the 2018 Jinder Mahal. When Jinder had that long title reign last year, which was miserable, it drove everyone nuts, ruined SmackDown. Carmella is starting to do the same thing. It's not ruining SmackDown because it's only the women's title, so not the WWE title, but she is horrible. She sucks. She has go-away heat. She has some serious go-away heat. I don't even want to see her. She's killing this fucking division. She's a fucking joke. I don't want to go on another rant about her, but James Ellsworth's music started to play, and then Carmella distracted Becky. She hits her with a chair. So after that, Charlotte makes the save. She gets a big pop. She beats up Carmella. So I guess it's Charlotte and Carmella. And what you're going to find out later is it's going to be a triple threat, I think, at SummerSlam. So I think Carmella definitely retains the title. I think Ronda Rousey's winning the title. Hopefully she beats Bliss. Please get the belt off Bliss. I don't want to ever see her as champ for another 2 years. I'm so sick of seeing her, and I don't ever want to see Carmella even come close to the title again. But I think she's retaining. She might lose her at Hell in a Cell. Maybe they even keep the belt on her until the Evolution show. Maybe that's where they give Becky the big win. But nothing's happening to Carmella. She's retaining the title at SummerSlam, everyone. So you have Samoa Joe in the back. Jeff's in the locker room. They do some stupid promo with Jeff with the white face paint. Usos are back. They come out and they're facing the bar. So that is what it is. They show Carmella being yelled at by Paige, and it's so Paige announces Carmella and Paige. I'm so sick of seeing them around each other. I don't know. I mean, Paige is good in this role. A lot of people like her. I don't know. I think that she did so much shit. I don't think the company should be giving her all these chances. But I guess when you're in The Rock's movie, you got a second chance. Because if you're The Rock's cousin or you're in his movie, anything you got, it is what it is. Damn you, Rock. But Paige announces if Charlotte beats Carmella, it's a triple threat. And I'm almost certain Charlotte's beating Carmella. Watch, you know what's going to happen? Becky beat Carmella last week. Charlotte's going to beat Carmella tonight. And next week, it's going to be a fatal four because they'll probably do Asuka. They'll put Asuka in there. She'll beat Charlotte on SmackDown. And then they'll do a fatal four, and Carmella's retaining the title. I guarantee you, I'll bet money Carmella's keeping the title. They don't do two title changes. They're going to change the Raw Women's title, I hope, at least. Unless Natalya turns on Ronda, which I will just... If they keep that belt on Bliss, she's probably main eventing that fucking Evolution. I don't want to ever see Bliss as champ or Carmella as champ anymore. I'm so fucking sick of them. They fucking suck. But if Carmella's definitely retaining the title, so I just might skip that match. So they had Sheamus and Cesaro. They beat the Usos, and they had the New Day on commentary eating pancakes. That's fine. I guess what is it? New Day against Sheamus and Cesaro. I think New Day take it. I would have had the Usos when you could have had Usos and New Day one last time, but it's fine. So they show Charlotte, and she's backstage. Renee Young welcomes her back. Charlotte looking great, by the way. She wants to support Becky, but she wants her title back. I don't see her getting the belt until WrestleMania, when maybe she beats Ronda. I don't know who's going to win that, but when she made events against Ronda at WrestleMania next year, at WrestleMania, maybe that's when she wins the belt. But I don't see her getting the belt until then. I think she wins the Royal Rumble and stuff, but I don't see her getting the title until WrestleMania if she beats Ronda. So they show Joe beating up AJ. He makes his way to the ring. It's not a very good promo. I didn't like it that much. I don't know why AJ's not there. I hope everything's okay with him. There might be some family stuff. They talked about that later in the show, so hopefully AJ's okay. But they show Jeff Hardy getting ready for his match against Nakamura, and then Jeff, he's cutting a promo, and then Orton comes out. Nakamura beats down Jeff, and have Randy Orton pretty much beat the living fuck out of Jeff Hardy. He embarrasses him. He pours water and paper towel, removes his face paint. He takes away his chain. He just beats the living shit out of him. It's just embarrassing. I don't know what they're doing. I guess this is Jeff's punishment for that fucking DUI, but I don't know why they just keep having. They're just going to use. They want Randy Orton as a top heel, so they're just going to use Jeff Hardy to be his bitch, I guess. I don't know. They show Renee Young with Becky, and she's talking about she's rooting for Charlotte. But why would you? I mean, at least you're going to have a match. I mean, with Carmella, you can't wrestle fucking shit, so she's not winning the belt anyway. Then we get to Lana and Selena Vega. I was kind of looking forward to this. I saw Lana call out Selena Vega this past weekend on Twitter. It was fine. Selena looks great. So I wish we didn't get to see leather last week. Both of them dressed in leather, but match was, it wasn't embarrassing. It wasn't horrible. It was exactly what I was expecting. Selena gets the win because idiot Aiden English fucks up. Andrade was interfering, and then English comes out, tries to even the odds, but he fucks up and he costs Lana in the match. So I'm guessing it's going to be like a mixed tag. You might get Lana and Rusev against Almas and Vega, probably on the pre-show, because I don't see him getting a spot on the main card. It's all Phil. And I see what happens is Andrade probably him and Zelina definitely won, and then I think after the match is when they turn on Aiden, and I think Aiden, him getting kicked out of that stable, he better be worried about his job. They show Bludgeon Brothers in the back, typical promo. Daniel Bryan comes out. It's weird. Like when they do this, I've been to shows. Daniel Bryan's in the ring, and then they go to a backstage thing. It's like they make him wait in the ring the whole time. They turn the lights off, so he's probably been in the ring for like 20 minutes. And he's like on the door. Aiden English is just. Rusev and Lana are yelling at him. So Daniel Bryan comes out, and immediately he endorses Evolution. He talks about Brie Bella being in that 30-second match. I'm thinking to myself, okay, Daniel Bryan, so wrestling's fake. Well, that was a 30-second match. It's good. She won. Her, Nikki, Emma, and Paige, they destroyed them in 30 seconds. Why is it bad? I mean, Ronda Rousey was destroying girls in 30 seconds. Why is it bad to have a 30-second match? Isn't that good? Oh, so you're basically, thank you, Daniel Bryan. Wrestling's fake. I know wrestling's fake now because of you, Daniel Bryan. You ruined wrestling for me, Daniel Bryan. What the fuck? I mean, you win in 30 seconds. That's good. Goldberg won in 30 seconds. He'd fucking destroy guys. But, I'm sorry. Wrestling's fake. Damn you, Daniel Bryan. So they have Miz on the Titantron being surrounded by guards. And Daniel Bryan's rubbing into him. He's saying, Daniel Bryan, Miz rips into Daniel Bryan first. Promos are really good. Daniel Bryan says, you'll never be anything in Hollywood. You'll never be The Rock or John Cena. Everyone's going to forget about you. And he calls him soft. So he's basically saying what everyone thinks about Miz. He's not a tough guy, which he isn't. Miz is not a tough guy. And Daniel Bryan's, doing this whole thing Miz is doing this whole thing with Cynthia. I didn't like it. This whole thing with the babies crying. And they showed like Daniel Bryan almost having a tear in his eyes. I thought that was fucking terrible. I don't know. I thought that fucking sucked. The fans are annoyed with him, even though he gets the biggest reaction. Yeah, the fans are annoyed with him. But I didn't like the Miz's comeback at the end. The whole stupid stuff with the babies was just terrible. They show Carmella talking about her fucking match. I hate her. So I didn't watch the main event. I don't want to watch Carmella anymore. I'll skip her match at SummerSlam. I have two matches I'm skipping at SummerSlam. The Carmella match and the Roman Reigns match. So two matches I refuse to watch. If Baron Corbin has a match too, I'll have to skip that too. But I know Charlotte wins, so triple threat. Yep, so they showed Becky in the back, not happy about the result of the match. So I can see Charlotte and Becky at Evolution. I think that's definitely the match. I think you're going to see that at Evolution. I think we'll probably see Bayley and Sasha at Evolution. And I don't know what they do with Asuka, but I think those are two matches you'll see for sure. So I think that's where they're going. I don't know if it'll be for the belt or not. It doesn't need to be. They'll have a great match, but Carmella will hold the show down. There'll be Carmella at watch. It'll be Sasha and Bayley tearing the host down. It'll be Charlotte and Becky tearing the host down. The NXT woman, and then the Mae Young Classic, and then watch Alexa Bliss main events, and no one gives a fuck. Carmella's in this co-main event. That's what's going to happen with these fucking women. So fucking sick of seeing Carmella as champ, but she's definitely retaining. Charlotte and Becky are going to fuck up, and Carmella's keeping... I'm not watching that fucking match. I hate Carmella. I can't stand her. Ugh, such a joke. Anyway, that was SmackDown. It is what it is. So, not have like no interest in SummerSlam. This is the second biggest show of the year, and the build-up to WrestleMania sucked, but there was more interest for WrestleMania because the matches looked like they were going to be good until they weren't. But SummerSlam, the matches don't look good, and the build-up sucks. I mean, SmackDown's definitely better than Raw, but I have like no interest at all in SummerSlam this year.